The card that I'm the most excited about in Empires of the Ascended has been revealed, and I am ecstatic.
Secrets hidden by frost. Ages pass, but I am eternal.
So Lissandra was revealed today, and I am so excited for her. She is a champion I'm very, very, very excited for, and I am very happy to talk about. So let's watch the reveal, and I'll talk about it a little bit and explain some things and give my thoughts.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
So there's a lot to take in here. Lissandra is semi-unassuming, you know. We're used to seeing 3-drop champions as kind of aggressive, but she is like the control queen and the card that I'm honestly the most excited about, if you can't tell. So she's a 3-mana 2/3 with tough. That's very, very important. And she makes a frozen thrall when she's played. So these frozen thralls are important because what they are, they're a 8-mana 8/8 with overwhelm, big old big boy, but they're frozen in a landmark that has countdown 8 on them. So when she's summoned, you can see, oh, I'm in the way, hold on. Oh no, it didn't work. She makes one of those guys when she comes into play. This guy's really awesome as well. The Draklorn Inquisitor. One has really good art. His axe is sweet. But it's a 5-mana 4/5. Not the most amazing stats, but not terrible. What's cool, though, is he brings with him a Frozen Thrall as well. And what's awesome is at the end of the round, if the countdown of any of your frozen monsters is 4 or less, it frees them from the ice, which I think we should be able to see here in the video. Yeah.
Completely.
So you can see at the end of the round, those 3 on the right or in the left there will unfreeze, unthaw, come out, and we trigger Lissandra's level up clause, which is a great animation as well. So icy.
I am eternal.
This is the effect that I've been asking for since the beginning of the game, the thing I've always wanted, and it makes your Nexus tough. Oh, it's my dream. It just gives you a shield for all the damage your Nexus takes. This is what I've always wanted. I'm so, so happy. And she makes a 0-cost Ice Shard in hand, which is important. So Ice Shard is the spell that does 1 to everything, but it doesn't really matter because your Nexus has tough, so it's not taking damage. Lissandra has tough, it's not taking any damage. But what's really cool is she brings with her the Watcher. Her spell is Entomb here, is the 5-mana obliterate a unit and summon a frozen tomb in its place, which is pretty sweet as well.
All things succumb to the cold.
What's really cool about this spell is you can use it offensively or defensively. And the frozen tomb, it's a the landmark that has countdown 2. After it's done, it unfreezes them or thaws them or whatever, and they come back. What's cool is Frozen Tomb can be used offensively or defensively, so you can use it to save one of your units from a spell as well, which is awesome. The Ice Shard spell is great. It works really, really well. The Watcher is my favorite thing, and I'm gonna disappear myself just so you can see this. This is my new dream. When it attacks, it obliterates the enemy deck. And if you've played, or if you've summoned 4 allies that cost 8+ this game, this thing costs 0. 0 mana, 11/7, obliterate their deck. It is everything that I love. It is, this card was made for me. Riot Games made this card, and this whole Lissandra card just for me specifically.
At last, they awaken.
The animation is so cool too. Deck go bye-bye. Don't have to do damage, that's just overkill. Just get him with the obliterate. Get him with the obliterate is what I say. I love it so much. All right, so yes, Lissandra is my dream. It's the card that I've wanted for so long. I'm a major control player, so this is like everything that I want in a card. She's giving your Nexus tough. She comes out early. She brings with her big dudes. Her spell is awesome, deals 1 to everything, the thing she makes there. And it makes me super, super happy. Her champion spell, Lissandra's Entomb, is also really cool since it can be used offensively or It can be used offensively or defensively. It obliterates units, which is important to remember, so that your last breath effects don't trigger. You can use it to save your stuff. It's at fast speed as well. It's a little pricey. It's 5 mana, but it's very cool, very fun. And the frozen tombs are the thing that it makes. They revealed some other spicy cards as well with this release, and one that I really, really like quite a bit is the Three Sisters card. So it's got the modal thing where you can choose different options, 1 mana burst spell, and you create either a fleeting Flash Freeze, Fury of the North, or Entomb. This is very good, gives you flexibility. If you're wanting to run something like Flash Freeze anyways, this is probably just better, since you can also play something like Fury of the North when Flash Freeze isn't relevant, and the Entomb as well. So it gives you 3 important things that you want to be using. They're all good cards in their own right, but they're just good at different points of the game. So this card gives you a lot of flexibility in your control decks. It can push more damage, especially since you're making all these 8/8 overwhelms. It can be used defensively with Flash Freeze, or if you need to get rid of something problematic, you can use Entomb on it, something like a Ledros or whatever. Or if you need to save one of your own units from removal, like if they're going to Vengeance your Lissandra, you can Entomb it. Whatever you need to do, it is very cool. I really, really, really like this card. I'm very hyped about the Three Sisters. And another card I'm very hyped about is the Blighted Ravine, or Ravine. It's Ravine. This card is like an avalanche in landmark form. When it's summoned, it heals your Nexus 4. And then it has countdown 1, so at the beginning of the next turn, it's going to deal 2 to everything, including your own Nexus. But if your Nexus has tough, it's not a big deal. But it hits their Nexus as well, hits all their units. It is super cool. And if all your stuff's encapsulated in ice, you don't really care that much anyways. So this card is very sweet. It's kind of like an avalanche that heals 2 that's kind of delayed, but not really. It depends on how you're going to play it. Very, very cool. I like this. And it's landmark synergy if you're playing like Talia or things that care about landmarks. It's a pretty cool card. I like it. And then we also have the Cold Resistance, 5 mana, gain an empty mana gem, and grant an ally +0/+2. So we have more ways to ramp, kind of like Catalyst already, but instead of healing your Nexus, you're giving one of your dudes more health. So more ways to ramp as Freljord needs, and this card is pretty sweet as well. I am super excited. If you couldn't tell, Lissandra is just the champion, the card that I've been the most excited about, the card that I'm the most excited about that they've showed so far. I am a control player, and it's giving me all the things that I want, and it's different control tools, a different way to build decks, and it's just super sweet. The frozen big dudes strategies is awesome. The new 5-drop is crazy, crazy cool. I really, really, really like it, and I just like this as a whole new like archetype. And giving your Nexus tough, it's a thing I've always wanted, and now I can do it. So I'm really, really excited. And her level up animation is super awesome as well. So yeah, I can't even pretend like I'm not super stoked. This is the card that I am the most excited about. Expect a lot of Lissandra decks from me. I'm going to be playing it with literally everything, from Talia to, like Shadow Isles control. This is really good with like Trundle as well, because the Ice Pillar counts for her level up condition. So it's just sweet. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm excited if you can't tell my excitement. But yeah, I hope you are as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about Lissandra, if you're excited about her, if you're scared of her, if you are like, oh, my 1-attack aggro units don't do anything anymore. Good. You deserve for them to not do anything. But that's all I got. Just wanted to do this little reaction video because people all the time ask me what I think of all the cards. So there you go. That's what I think. I'm excited. Lissandra to the moon. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell notification, and help me destroy the YouTube algorithm overlords by leaving a comment and liking this video. I appreciate you very much. You're amazing, and until next time, you stay saucy.